Her boyfriend doesn't get the point.
He will not get his tongue pierced.
But her blind date made the cut.
He has 3 tattoos and his navel's pierced.
Real men don't get stuff like that. On the
After he testifies about his blind date.
I thought I got the hookup. Holla if you hear me.
And they all get to the bottom of it.
From the waist down, she was stacked.
She got booty. But Keisha got bigger booty.
Will they stay cheek to cheek?
She had like ham hock booty.
Or have a change of heart?
Welcome to Change of Heart. This is a show where couples who've reached a crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new. So let's meet our couple. Now, one day they were watching TV on her bed when he leaned over and kissed her. Now, he's in a fraternity, and she belongs to a sister's sorority. But since that first kiss, they've been doing some things that brothers and sisters just don't do. They've been dating for 4 months now. Please welcome Damian Rucker and Keisha Warden. Yeah! You guys are on the show because your kisses might be getting a little stale, I guess. Now, you're both in college. Damian, does Keisha help you with your studies?
She helped me with my studies. You know, I had this business law class. And man, I did not know how to do this brief. And I brought it to her, and she hooked it up, and it was cracking. I got an A. And the teacher asked me, said, did you get any help? I was like, yeah, you know, from my little, cute little fine friend.
Yeah! Very nice. And Keisha, as far as Damian is concerned with your needs, is he there for you?
Oh, definitely. I know one week I had a rough week at school, you know, and I came home and he had a candlelight dinner and he had rose petals on the bed, you know. And then after the rose petals, well, you know.
Wow, sure. He made it all better. Now, Keisha, are there some times, though, maybe he's not so sensitive to your needs?
Oh, yes, like, let's say at his fraternity parties when he's stripping. He will strip down to his boxers.
That's what I got to do.
But no, you don't have to do that.
It's either be out or be talked about.
No, and you will be talked about when you get home because you gonna be stripping. He has some G-string overalls. He cut.
Now, who's he showing off for if this is a frat party?
Who are you showing off for?
I'm showing off for the female.
Okay.
But you already have one.
Because I just got to.
See, thank you. He doesn't even have an excuse. No excuses. No excuses.
Now, Damian, what about Keisha? But she doesn't strip and act disrespectful like that.
Yes, she does. See, I'll be watching TV, and she'll want to be playing with me all up in my ear. But she'll then she'll come back butt naked in front of the TV. Hold up, I'm talking. Okay? Yeah, she'll be butt naked in front of the TV. Then she'll come over, then I have to turn the TV off and work with it. And then,
darn.
When I try to do it, she ain't...
What would you do? What would you do?
Stop interrupting. When I'm talking to the man, can you let me talk?
In front of the
Take
TV.
It easy, Greasy.
If I was butt naked in front of the TV, what would you do? Okay, huh?
Now, Keisha, what about things that Damian could do to actually improve the relationship? What could he do? Maybe that would actually make things better.
Let's see, you could get a car.
Oh,
that would be helpful.
Hello.
The car is stolen. It's MIA.
The invisible car. Never seen the car.
But hold on, why are you tripping about the car? Because every time I'm driving, I'm with you, and I always get cars to come see you. So,
no,
but Keisha, does he live far away, and you always have to show for him?
45 minutes. He lives 45 minutes
That's when I go in full. That's when I'm in Fullerton. I live 5 minutes from you when I'm in LA.
That's in the summertime.
All right, Damon, tell me this. The time that you guys do get to spend together, you enjoy yourself?
When she's not yakking on the phone.
I mean, come on. I have to talk to my friends. What am I supposed to do? Ignore everybody because you're there? No, I'm not going to.
After her brother done smacked it up, flipped it, rub it down.
I mean, you know, but I gotta call my sister and be like, girl, let me tell you how you work it out.
A little family sharing going on there.
I don't know. You share.
All right, Keisha, what about the things that Damian won't do for you? Are there something on your list there?
He will not get his tongue pierced. Okay, I have my tongue pierced.
I saw yours pierced.
Okay, I have my tongue pierced.
I want to be a firefighter, not a freak.
But you can be a firefighter and have tattoos.
But see, when I kiss you, it's like kissing a serpent.
That's sexy.
It's like you got 8 tongues.
But it's not. But you like it. Don't even trip.
I ain't tripping, but I'm saying it's like you got 8 tongues.
All right, hold on. Damian, let me give you the same question. What is it she won't do for you?
Cook.
You are such a liar. He's
No.
lying.
Besides microwave.
This is our idea of a meal.
All right.
Rice with butter.
He's lying. I made
And
him.
then for dessert is rice with butter and a little bit of sugar on top
No,
of it.
I made him some greens. I made him some cornbread, some fried chicken.
I'll make that. No, you go with me to the store.
Excuse me, guys. We have to go to a break here. But Keisha, I just want to get the last word about why you thought this was a good time for the two of you to go on these dates.
Well, we haven't really got to that very serious plateau yet. And if we decided to break up now, we would still be really good friends.
You don't like the drama?
No.
Okay. It seems that Damian and Keisha do have some real concerns. Now, when we come back, we're going to meet the people they dated, and we'll find out, will they stay together or have a change of heart? So stay here. Welcome back to Change of Heart. We're here with Damian and Keisha. Now, Damian says that Keisha's romantic timing's all out of whack. She wants to fool around while he's watching sports, and then when he does get warmed up, she starts yakking on the telephone. Plus, she won't take the time to learn how to cook for him. So we set him up with a sports-loving, spatula-toting woman who knows that timing is everything. Please welcome Hasia and Keisha. Hi, Hasia. And you know Damian? Keisha, let me start with you. Do you think Hasia cooked up some romance with Damian?
I mean, maybe, probably not, though.
All right, Hasia, when you finally met Damian, how did you greet him?
Well, I gave him a big hug, and I had to cop a feel those muscles in the shoulders.
Check it out.
And he was really, really cute, had lovely eyelashes. I love his eyes.
And Damian, that hug do a little something for you, too?
Man, made me rise to the occasion.
Oh, really? Damian, was there anything that sort of stood out about her body that you liked in particular?
Yeah, standing out now. I mean, but it's all good, She was up here, she was working with it.
But was she working with it down there?
Don't worry about it.
All right, then.
Damian, what was the most unique idea you had for the date?
To go to my mom's lingerie party.
Your mom was having a lingerie party?
Yes, that was lingerie party.
But you ain't never took me to your mama's house for
Because
the lingerie party?
you wouldn't want to go anyway.
Oh, how you know?
Because
I
you don't like
the
to do
lingerie.
what I
but
like
you
to
know
do.
about the lingerie. Okay.
Now, Hasia, since you're not really the girlfriend, you were like the date, how did his mom react?
Well, I was really panicked and worried about meeting her at first, but I opened my door to get out of the car, and she's like, no, get back in. My son's got to open the door for you.
But
Finally,
you see, she had to tell him.
But-
So open the door for her, okay?
But I wasn't even out the car yet.
yeah, he wasn't. And plus, I was nervous, too.
And Damian, tell us a little bit more about this lingerie party that was going on at your mama's house.
Well, it had couples, right? They were all over the place. Then it had toys and all kind of oils and Kama Sutra, right? And then they had some models, right? I had my back turned to some models. They were modeling some lingerie. And then I just happened to look over to Hasia. And then all of a sudden, I just had a thought, like, if Hasia was in that, we'd be right there having a little sex show going on for about good.
No, you wouldn't. No.
Well, Hasia, was the models, were they the only people that were giving demonstrations at this party?
Well, actually, before everyone got there, Damian kind of gave me, not a demonstration, but showed me what the toys were and told me what oils were good for arousing women, what oils were good for arousing men. And
how you know that? You don't use
he
oils?
knew his stuff. No,
Now,
he
Keisha,
really
have you
knew
ever
his
gotten
stuff.
this lesson from Damian? Has he shared these things with
he
you?
don't use oils. He don't use nothing but his hands. Okay.
None of these. All right, so Hasia, did the oils and all the lingerie and this kind of stuff set the date for the rest of it?
It got pretty intense for me. A lot of sex talk going on, so yes, it was pretty intense.
I would think so.
We left the lingerie party, went and got a video. We left the store. He put his arm around me, and I kind of wanted to jump him right there.
Okay, you put
I'm so in love.
All right,
But we
well, you
got
didn't.
the-
You had the video, though. Where'd you end up
Right.
going?
We ended up going back to my place, and when we got there, Damian turned on the TV and watched a little basketball.
Which I guess is typical. You like the sports, but was Hasia distracting you and the way Keisha does?
She didn't say a word. All I heard was the orange juice glass hit my hand, and she was cooking that shepherd's pie, which was smelling good, and she didn't distract me until she was done.
It was boxed.
No.
So he's enjoying himself.
It's not.
You're watching sports, you're cooking, and then after dinner, did you guys get to hang out on the couch or watch some video or what?
We didn't hang out on the couch. We went back to my bedroom. I have a TV and VCR in there. We got comfortable on the bed, settled in. Turned on the movie, watched it, and played a little footsie.
TV was
Now, if I remember correctly, wait, hold on. Because if I remember correctly, Keisha.
TV was on.
Keisha, if I remember correctly, that's the way you guys started, wasn't it? That
hello,
first kiss.
hello.
That's because you had a studio apartment, so everything was your bedroom.
No, you just wanted to be in my bedroom, okay?
All right, Hasia, a question for you. You heard that Damian sometimes liked to strip at parties. Would that bother you?
Not at all. And I wanted to see what he had, and he gave me a little show.
Oh, really?
He has a wonderful chest. It was just absolutely yummy. I mean, that's...
So, Damian, you're putting on a little strip show for her. Could you tell she was enjoying this?
Yeah, because she started faking like she was putting little dollars in my pocket and around my waist. And then she started to take her shirt off, so we started going back and forth.
She was what?
She was taking her shirt off, but she took her shirt off.
Okay. On the first date, you was taking your shirt off? Okay.
He liked it and was cool. We had
All right,
fun.
Damian, since you got to see a little bit, compare the two bodies. Who has the better body?
Well, Keisha. Well, see, Hasia, she got booty, but Keisha got bigger booty. She has like ham hock booty. You know what I'm saying? Like that
Ham
country
hock booty.
Like with greens and collard greens around it. I like ham hock booty.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. All right, let me just move you off this subject before you get yourself in a lot of trouble. Was Hasia's phone ringing the whole time? Was she talking on the phone while she was with you?
It rang one time, and she walked over, looked at it, looked at the caller ID, and walked away from it. Unlike other people. It was like, I'm calling
you
back.
know, I have friends
And
and
then-
I do have a life. So,
But see, hold on.
So do
sorry,
I. I have a life too.
All right, Hasia, now there was a lot of flirting going on there. Did it actually ever turn to kissing?
Eventually, Damian was tickling me, had me pinned down on the bed, and play the trumpet on my stomach, you know, like you do with little kids.
Right.
And then that went into a kiss, and it lasted a few minutes. And I wanted a little more.
And Damian, was there a little bit more?
No, it wasn't no more. I just, we stopped like right in the middle, and then I went put my clothes on, we left. I left, she stayed. And I had to go. So that was it.
So you called it quits at that point?
Yeah.
Okay. Will Hasia's cooking, stripping, and kissing be enough to give Damian a change of heart? We're going to find that out later. Before we do that, though, we're going to meet the man that Keisha dated, and we'll hear all about her date next, so hang on. Just heard what happened on Damian's date with Hasia, and now we get to meet the man that Keisha dated. Keisha says Damian won't buy a car, won't get his tongue pierced, and won't keep his clothes on at parties. So we hooked her up with a guy who owns a Mitsubishi Montero, is considering getting his tongue pierced, and only strips one-on-one. Please welcome Robert Marshall.
Hey, Robert, how you doing? Oh, good to see you. Go right ahead.
Damian, who would make the better stripper, you or Robert?
Me? Because I ain't gonna even lie. Because I can smile when I strip. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Keisha, you said that you thought piercings and tattoos are sexy. Anything with Robert?
Oh, yes, he has 3 tattoos and his navel's pierced.
Oh, yeah?
That sounds like dominatrix to me. I don't know about you.
Real men don't worry about it, though.
But that's all right. Real men don't get stuff like that. All the
Now, Keisha, first time you saw Robert...
because your lady like it.
Keisha,
that's all right.
Hold up, guys. Keisha, the first time you saw Robert, what was it you wanted to do?
Oh, I wanted to pinch his cheeks. He has such a cute baby face. He is so cute.
Anything else that sort of struck you?
I mean, you know, he's a really nice looking man, and he had this cologne on that smells so good. You know,
I wear
Damian,
cologne?
You only wear cologne sometimes, okay? You be sweating all the other times.
That's because I work out.
Stripping and stripping and giving, you know, all
saying. You know what's...
striptease.
All right, Robert, same question for you. When you first saw Keisha, what was that like? What'd you want to do?
Chris, delicious. And I was hungry. I'm not gonna lie, she was extremely sexy. The tongue ring was extremely sexy, and from the waist down, she was stacked.
And Keisha, did you get a treat by having Robert drive?
Yes, okay, he drove a 1998 Montero. You don't even hear me though, okay?
It's gonna break down about 2 weeks anyway. It's already rented
He asked me what my favorite music was, and he said, you know, what's your favorite music? So when we went on the date, he had all my favorite music in the CD changer, so we were listening to all my music.
And now,
My favorite music is...
Keisha, as you got to know Robert a little bit as the date went on, what kind of guy did you figure out he was?
Well, he's a real Southern gentleman. You know, he opens the doors for
Country
you.
bumpkin.
You know, he'll ask you questions. He's really, really nice. He's a gentleman.
He's a gentleman.
So about the date when you got in his car and he took you where?
Oh, we went shopping. You know, we went and we walked up and down this place called the Promenade, and we went shopping, and you know, he paid for everything. He was
I paid for everything.
nice.
I'll
And
drag.
one of the mascots for my sorority is an elephant, so he bought me this little elephant incense holder, you know, to add to my collection. It was really
holder.
nice. But you
Now,
don't
Robert,
even like
what-
incense, okay?
Robert, one of the things we heard Damian complain about was Keisha interrupted sometimes when he's watching sports. What's your take on that? If you're into a game,
Well, we watched basketball while we were waiting for dinner, and I really have no problem with it. And you know, a real man who's ready to go at all times would have a problem with it either way. I don't see why he should have a problem with it.
Robert, what about Keisha's tongue ring? Did you ever ask her to show it to you?
Oh yeah, she showed it to me during dinner, and she told me that it helps out with love making. And I'm not gonna lie, Chris. If I could use it on her, I'd go and get one right now.
That's
That's what
Keisha,
you talking about?
say Keisha, you called Robert a
boyfriend
Southern
Hill,
gentleman.
one of
Was
these.
it ever actually a problem with the date?
Well, I mean, when we were on our date and we went to dinner, and he told me to order his meal, and you know that's that Southern male thing, you know, women, and I didn't really like that.
I told you he was in the dominatrix. His name is the Gimp. I saw him on
Now, Keisha, besides him having you order for him, compare the two of them as a dining experience.
Oh, he has no table manners. None. Zero.
What you expect from a dog?
He had manners for me.
Girl, it's
Yeah.
all the front, girl. He had the
wow.
manners that first
Hey.
2 dinners, and then you know he'll let his bodily functions, you know, at dinner. You know, Robert, he has.
Be
you know,
free.
He just let it rip.
Let it
Okay.
come out.
Robert, Damian says that Keisha can't cook, so do you have a problem going out for dinner? Is that a...
Oh no, I love to go out to eat, but I do like to cook breakfast, and Keisha said she wouldn't mind me cooking breakfast for her one morning.
Breakfast is an easy meal. Can you cook?
All right,
dinner?
Robert, now the two of them spent a lot of time at Hasia's place on the date. Did you guys spend some time at your place, or?
Well, after dinner, I said that I wanted to go somewhere and chill, maybe listen to some music. So she suggested that we go back to her place. Hey, and I'm all for that, Chris, because when a woman invites you back to her house, you never know what can happen.
Came to
Gotcha.
the
And Keisha?
Came to the crib.
Keisha, anything unexpected happen at the house?
Did he go to the house?
Well, what we did was we went and we started playing dominoes. You know, I like playing dominoes, and
He played
Damian,
bones.
you know, sometimes he plays dominoes.
Domino.
He doesn't really know how to play that well, but Robert really knows how to play. He beat me
Dominoes?
even, and we had a really nice time.
Yeah, but let me ask you this,
Domino.
Keisha, though. Was that what you really had in mind when you invited him back, playing dominoes?
I mean, you know,
Keisha, Damian ended up over there on Hasia's bed. Did Robert get anywhere near yours?
no, because you know he's a gentleman. He would never go into a woman's bedroom on the first date.
But her
You know,
TV
but
was in there.
There was a TV in the living room. So
No,
you
it
thought I
wasn't.
didn't hear that? You
No,
thought I
it
didn't hear that?
wasn't.
Okay, anyway.
It wasn't a TV.
So he got me this really nice little stuffed
see
elephant,
it.
you know, and it had his cologne on it, and I keep that on my bed, so my bed does smell like him now.
So you at least have her set there with you. All right.
but you
Now,
can't
will
lose-
Damon and Keisha have a change of heart? We're going to find out because during the break they have to make that decision. We'll find out what they decided when we come back, so don't go anywhere. All right, here we are at the moment of truth because during the break, Damian and Keisha each made a final decision about the future of their relationship, and there's no turning back now. Will they stay together or have they had a change of heart? Now, you guys came on the show because you wanted to see if you could take the relationship to the next plateau and see if you can make that serious level. Keisha, we're going to start with you. You said you wanted to date somebody that wasn't going to take their clothes off at parties, somebody that had a car and some nice transportation. Tattoos and tongue piercings were good things that you thought would be nice. So there we are. We hooked you up with Robert. You guys hung out. You loved his baby face. He had the tattoos and was thinking about doing some piercing. He had a new Montero, which was nice, and he drove you. You did say he was a Southern gentleman, and you guys ended up back at your place, Keisha. He gave you a little gift. You got his elephant on the bed, and you can smell him. But it is your decision, stay together or change of heart.
Well, I had a really nice time with Robert. You guys really hooked me up with a really, really nice man. But on the date, I did find myself thinking about Damian and playing a little breakfast bones with him. So I'm going to stay together.
Stay together. Robert, sorry things didn't work out for you. All right, Damian, your turn. You said you wanted to date somebody that wasn't going to jump you while you're trying to watch your sports. Somebody wasn't going to be talking on the phone all the time after you guys got busy. And actually somebody that would cook for you.
Yeah.
So you had a date with Hasia. You guys had a good time. You liked her physique. She was watching sports. She didn't bother you. She ended up cooking dinner. And you did end up on her bed and doing a little kissing yourself. Yeah. Keisha does want to stay together, but it is your decision. Damian, what do you say?
Well, you know, I wanted somebody that was going to be with me because they cared about me and not worried about my stripping or anything and was cool about it. And Hasia is, you know, she's more than just a woman. She's all that and a bag of chips. But, you know what I'm saying? After seeing Keisha's date and how she reacted, I said, stay together.
Stay together. Okay, Hasia, sorry things didn't work out for you. Now, Keisha and Damian, by coming on the show, I hope you found out that you are actually ready to take it to that next level. So good luck there. That is our show for today. Thanks to Hasia and Robert. Good luck to Keisha and Damian. We'll see you next time on Change of Heart.